Alright, you're welcome to the second episode of the Microsoft Office Word tutorial. So today, quickly, we're going right into the commands we're to learn in this video. So right from where we stopped, I'm going to continue from. If you bumped on this video, you can go back to the previous where I explained the basic formatting commands, which involves the paste, copy and cut. So I'm going to continue from there in this video. So the next command I'm going to be explaining here is the format painter. Now I'm going to use I'm going to copy this and make a duplicate of it, something like that. Yeah. So I used Ctrl plus letter V to paste it. So that's one of the shortcuts to make your work faster. Alright, so what I want to do here is probably, let's say I made this bold like this. So the implication of this format painter is that if you have a part of your text formatted in a certain way, you can have a copy of that formatting applied to another text, either in another page or on the same page. So what I want to do now, you see that it's only the first line that is bold in here. Now let's say I want this second line also to be bold, and I don't want to maybe highlight and go back to bold. I can easily highlight the one that is bold and then click on Format Painter, and then I highlight the next one. You see that even without clicking bold, it applied the formatting that is on the previous one on this current one that I selected. Let me repeat that. Let me explain that. Now if I have this, maybe it's in italics form and it's also underlined. Now you see that this text has three basic formatting. It's bolding, it's in italics form, and it's also underlined. Now if I want the other one, which is a copy of it, to also have this formatting all at once, I use my format painter. And how do I do that? I click and drag, which is highlight, and then I click on format painter. Then it will come out with this, my cursor will hold this brush symbol. So with this brush symbol, I click and drag over the new text. That way it will apply the previous formatting from where I first highlighted to the current one. I hope that is clear enough. So quickly we are moving further. Alright, so I'm going to undo this so that I can continue from there. I've explained all this in the previous video. I've explained the font types and also the font size. Now the little arrow that you have here is to increase and to reduce. That's just what it's meant for basically. So it either increases the text size or reduces it. Another thing I want to explain here is what we call the subscript, superscript, and the strike through. So what is strike through? We all are familiar with some currency symbols or some currency logo, where we have let's say for instance we're using the Nigerian Naira now, where we have the N, and the N is not just empty like that, it has a line across it. So this strike through helps us to put the line across. So I'm going to, just like other formatting commands, I'm going to have to highlight it and then click on the strike through. So you see that there is a strike through on it right there. But one thing you will notice is it's just a single strike through, whereas in Nigerian Naira we have a double strike through, right? So what do we do in that case? I'm going to write the N again the second time. I'm going to correct this. Okay. So what I will do now is to highlight it, and then just beside the underline button, I'm going to click the arrow beside it, and then I'll click on more underlines. and then all of this command, which is like a dialog box carrying most of the commands we already have in the home tab, like font style, font size, and the likes. So we have double strike through in the here, so I'm going to click it, and that way we have our dual strike through. So I hope that is clear enough. So we'll quickly are going to be moving ahead to the superscript and subscript. So now how we use the subscript and superscript is I'm going to be giving examples of text where you can make use of the subscript and superscripts now. So let's say, for instance, now in a binary number. Oh, sorry, I have to undo this formatting. Okay, I have to undo this formatting. Okay, so remove this track. Okay, so it's gone. So in our binary number, where we have numbers like this, and then we say it's in base 2, right? And then we also have okay, compound water, H2O, and then we have things like CH4. Alright, so you understand that most times when you see things like this 2 right here is usually in a small, it's usually at the base, right? It is 1000010 base 2. So to indicate that this is actually base 2, we click on the subscript. So here now, the moment I click on the subscript, you see that it became base 2. So the same applies to the water symbol H2O, and then for this one to CH4. So excuse me. So if you have that done, it also applies to when you're writing equations. So let's say 2x squared plus 4x cubed equals to 24. So this is an example of an equation now. So but to really indicate that this 2 here is a square and not 2x2 or 2 times 2, what you do is highlight this and then make use of your superscript to take it up. Then for this to cube, highlight it and then make use of the superscript to take it up. So that explains the use of the subscript and the superscript. I hope that is clear. I hope you understand that clearly. Okay, that's alright. Alright, so for the sake of okay, I think I can still make more explanations since I have a little bit of time. Alright, so we're going to go back to this and let me see if there is anything here. Alright, so I'm going to quickly explain some other parts of this. So the superscript, subscript, they are all displayed here right away, and the outline goes engraved. They are all commands that you can use to edit your text. So I'm going to highlight a particular text now, Thursday, and then we go back to more underlines, and then from there let's see what will happen if you click on the shadow. So you see that it has applied the shadow to it. It's really not okay, let me click out so that you see that it's quite different from the previous one. That is, it now has a shadow. So if you want to apply a shadow to your text, you can easily go there and apply it. So let's see some other let's see outline. Alright, on those. It's just that we can't see the impact until we click on the OK. So what I would like you to do is to just play around all of these effects. Play around them. This one works with this particular one, small caps. That is, if I want to change this Thursday, which is in uppercase, to all small letter, I can easily click on this and and then okay, so I can easily click on, sorry about that, I can easily click on this and then I'll click on OK. So it's sorry, it's meant to change it to small letter, small. Okay, for some reason it's not responding. Maybe it's because of the effects that I've added to it. So I'm going to type another text here. So let's say we have Monday. Okay, so I'm going to highlight Monday, and then so after highlighting Monday, I go back to click on more underlines and change it to small, all caps. You see, so it easily switches text from particular from the smaller case to upper case. We have more of it. Okay, I'm still going to talk about more of it in the next video, where we have from here we have the sentence case, lower case, upper case, and capitalized each word, then toggle case too. So, but for the sake of this episode, we have come to the end of the second episode of the Microsoft Word Season 1 tutorial. So, thank you very much. Do well to subscribe, share, and like this video, and I wait to see your comments. I wait to see your questions in the comment section. I wait to see your reaction and suggestions. Thank you very much.